Hey, my name is Jay, and I am from Canada. I received funding on the 6th of August, and I completed the evaluation in end of July, and then I did the 50K account. I chose this account size because I do day trading. My approach can be defined as day trading. I trade from the 20 and the 200 EMA, and I trade NASDAQ, S&P, the Dow, and the Russell E-mini futures. Well, I looked into quite a few organizations, and OneUp Trader had the best deal I found compared to, let's say, other organizations like OneUp Trader or Top Trader. You guys had a very good, like you give good drawdowns. For a 50K account, I was supposed to make 3K without losing $2,500. So that $2,500 limit, 47,500, that was basically the highest that when I compared with other organizations. So it gave me that leeway. And also, I did my research. I contacted you guys, and you guys told me that when I get funded, there would be no charges, month-to-month billing or charges like data fee or anything of that nature. So that really drew me to OneUp Trader because other companies had data fees and platform fees, things of that nature. So that's why I chose OneUp Trader. Absolutely, yes. I would definitely refer my friends. Actually, I already have referred two of my friends who are doing evaluation with you guys at the present moment. And the reason I recommended them, as I mentioned previously, once you get funded, there's no monthly fees, no data fees, no platform fees, and also the leeway, as I mentioned, for the drawdown, how much you can lose, $2,500 in a $50,000 account is basically the highest that I found. So that gives you a leeway, and also you are able to keep 80% of the profits once you're a funded trader. That is also very good in the industry. And also for a 50K account, the first $8,000 you guys allow to keep without any split of 80-20. So I'm able to keep the first $8,000 of my profit. So those are basically the reasons that I have referred OneUp Trader to my friends. Yes, definitely. That's one of the other big reasons for choosing OneUp Trader. Your support team was absolutely incredible. You have a support team where you can reach through chat, online chat, live chat, as well as over on the phone. So once I started OneUp Trader for the first time, I was asked on an email to download Rhythmic Trader and Ninja Trader. And the email was very clear. I followed the email instructions, and I was able to download it by myself, and there was no problem. But once I got funded, the funding instructors gave me instructions to change the Rhythmic Trader login for the funding trader, and there was a little bit of a problem that I wasn't able to figure out myself either from the email. So I contacted you guys online chat, and you guys were able to fix that issue right away. So the online chat as well as the call-in support is something very nice to have, both way of communications. And once again, I did my research, and a lot of other companies that do this doesn't have both means of communication. Most of the time they only have online chat. So that is something, once again, very positive for OneUp Trader. Yes, absolutely. It was a great process. It was very smooth. So I got funded. So after 15 days of trading, I was up around $3,400 approximately speaking. And so I contacted you guys over on the phone actually. And that's once again one of the times I used the support. And I called you guys and I mentioned after 15 days that I have the target profit. And so they said immediately, I didn't have to wait even for the day to close. On the 15th day, the moment I hit the target, they said I can stop trading, and they will put in the account for review and for funding instructions. So from that point onwards, if I am not mistaken, it took them approximately 2 to 3 days for OneUp Trader to come back to me. I believe it was a Tuesday that I hit my target for 15 days, and they got back to me, I think, around Thursday or Friday, if I'm not mistaken, with an email saying that congratulations, I would be funded and a funding partner would get back to me. So that was that. And then the next week, I would believe around Monday, Tuesday, a funding partner contacted me with email approximately, and they basically asked me a couple of questions, few questions. One was about like my trading strategies, what I do, and things of that nature. And the other one, if I remember correctly, was about my like what I'm looking to achieve with my day trading and things of that nature. So those were the emails. Once I filled those emails out, it took me around 10 to 15 minutes to answer those questions. Once I filled those answers out, I sent it back to them, and then immediately, basically next day, they send me information with like terms and conditions, which I had to fill out. The terms and conditions of basically exactly what I did with OneUp Trader on trading losses, how to withdraw money, when can I withdraw money, how the profits are going to be split, all those things. So I basically read those things with the terms and conditions, give my bank account information, where when I am withdrawing, the funds would be going in that and to that account. So once I gave them all of that, immediately one day later, they basically send me information of the capital, how I'm getting it, and what my username and password is for me to log in with Trader Pro, and I used it to log in, and that was it. Basically, I got funded. So it took me approximately from the day I submitted with OneUp Trader, approximately speaking, around a week or a little bit more than a week, around 8-9 business days approximately speaking, to get funded basically and have access to the account. No, yeah, I did my research, as I mentioned to you previously. That was absolutely the main reason I chose OneUp Trader, and it was exactly as you guys mentioned. There was no hidden fees. There was no data fee. There is no data fee, no hidden fees. It's just an account that they give you, and basically you use the account to trade your funds, and the profit is being split 80-20. There's no monthly fees. There's no data fees. There's no platform fees. When I traded with OneUp Trader for the evaluation, I used NinjaTrader, but when I got funded, I was told if I keep using NinjaTrader, there would be some monthly charges or whatever. So I wasn't interested in that. So I started using, now I use Rhythmic Trader to put my trades in, and Rhythmic Trader is completely free. So I just use my Rhythmic Trader to put the trades in for my NASDAQ, E-mini, E-mini Dow, E-mini Russell, and the E-mini YM, and the S&P. So there's no monthly fees. There's no data fees. So I'm just using the Rhythmic Trader at the present moment to put my trades in. No, as I mentioned before, I did my research quite thoroughly with OneUp Trader, TopStrip Trader, ARN2 Trader, and Lilo. So these are the 4 companies that I looked into, and I contacted all their support team. I called them. I did a live chat with all of them, and I chose OneUp Trader for the reasons I mentioned: the drawdown, the no monthly data fee, the allowment once I'm funded for a 50K account to have 8K without any split of profits. So those are the reasons I chose OneUp Trader, and I did not try with any other organizations. I just stuck with OneUp Trader. I would like to withdraw, let's say, approximately a couple of $1,000 a month, if that's possible. I am basically looking mostly in the beginning of the day. I'm looking for gap tradings. So that is what I specialize in, trading gaps. And if there's no gaps or there's no possibility of trading gaps, I look for basically the 20 and the 200-day moving average trades, either breaking the 20 or breaking the 200, and see if I can take any trades there. So those are basically the two strategies that I use. Yeah, as I mentioned, I basically just take the closing price for the last day for Nasdaq, E-mini Nasdaq, the Dow, the Russell, and the S&P. And if there's a gap trade, that's what I would like to take generally first thing in the morning, if there's a gap trade possible. So that's one of the trades, and the other one is basically a break of the 200 or the 20 moving averages. If there's any trade there, I basically take that. So those are the two trades that I look for in the first half an hour, and I basically trade just half an hour, 9:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and that's it. Yeah, definitely. You guys have increased my trading because it is much more relaxing at Prospero because I'm not trading my own funds, so I am not as thoroughly the pressure is not that much. But also, I am interested in making profits, so I'm still paying quite a bit of attention. And OneUp Trader, the rules and regulations you have in place, the instruments that I'm able to trade, and the time of the day, the lot size limitations and stuff like that. So those things really allow me to pay attention to what I'm trading, what I'm doing for the day, and that allow me to become a better trader. Yeah, definitely. Like I took the 50K evaluation account, and trading your strategy is key. Making sure you keep in mind the rules and regulations that OneUp Trader has, like the timing that you can trade in, the instruments that you can trade in, the lot size that you're able to trade in understanding the drawdown is most important, because that was a little bit of a difficult for me to understand in the first grasp. And once again, I contacted your support team. I actually called them for that, and they were very knowledgeable. They made me explain the drawdown, and they also sent me an email with a YouTube video that explained it very clearly. So keeping focus on those instructions would really assist you in helping getting funded, and then stick to your trading strategies, and that would help you to get funded.